All right, Taylor, Will, hope you guys enjoyed the Mount Busmore made for you guys last night. Took a couple hours, not too bad. Just a few edits to finding the right pictures where everybody's head's like this or like this. But if you haven't seen it, it's on our Instagram. I've got it down here, or it's also on our Twitter. Now, you're a social guy like that as well, so I don't know how much interaction that holds, but you're looking at me from a different angle today. That's because we've got some water damage right there. That's what happens when the gutters clog and ice holds, and then the ice becomes so much that it just breaks the shit out of the gutters. But you guys don't care about that. That's fine. I get that. What I'm going to do today is just a super sneak peek about some of the process that I do for audio specifically, because for my podcast, we use Clean Feed for our audio because my friend lives in Connecticut, who I do the podcast with. I'm here in Columbus, Ohio, so we clearly can't be in the same style, and we also can't be in the same studio. Not everything is perfectly soundproof, so how do I make it so it's anything normal or that people want to listen to? Because it's got to sound better than a phone call. I mean, within the past 3 years, podcast performance and audio quality has absolutely skyrocketed. So with somebody with a remedial budget, clearly, as you can see, that's a dishwasher, that we got to maybe want to make sure that we can still provide a great product that people want to listen to, because easily within the first 30 seconds, if I sound like Optimus Prime, nobody's going to listen to that shit. That's a promise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a little bit of our process, and just maybe like a minute or so. All right, here we go. All right, boys, you can't see me, but I'm going to show you two simple things that I do to help me out, because we use a process called Clean Feed, which is a website where you can have unlimited participants and you can record for however long the hell you want, but we got to make sure the audio quality is better than even Skype. So first thing we do is you can clearly see that my voice right here is much higher than my podcast partner's right here. So we need to do two things in order to make sure that his matches up with mine. So I listened through the whole thing and I spliced a little bit off this, and the first thing I do is I do click removal, because we're both on our laptops and nobody wants to hear that shit. So click removal, gone. I typically keep it at normal settings. If I want to get a little more kind of finicky with it, I can even increase it to 225. That's okay. So I do that, and I'm going to go over here to another part to show you what I do, because if you'll notice, mine right here is a lot higher than his, and that's just the way shit goes, so you got to work with it. And with this, I'll go back to the effects, and I always come in and I normalize it. This is perfect. I always keep it at -1 dBs, because what that does is it comes to match mine. So look at that shit. Look at that shit. And it's right there matching. So when it comes through, that is so impressive. I don't even know words to describe how impressive that is.
So it's one of those things where it's like, if he's doing that at the IMG Academy, which has produced a lot of great quarterbacks, it's...
All right, we were talking about Michigan QB prospects, but I'm going to go even farther in here, because there was something I didn't like. Did not like how long it took for us to start talking again. Boom. Gone. All right. See you in a second. All right, Taylor, Will, hopefully you guys enjoyed that small sneak peek. We can work on other stuff, kind of video editing or anything like that tomorrow. I just don't know how much you guys, frankly, give a shit about seeing the process, because one, you're not going to be doing it, but two, also, you're not going to have to worry about doing it. So if the process is done, and it's done incredibly well, there we go. And I know that you guys have so much better technology than we got right now. That's totally okay. It's a lot easier on a learning curve to learn up than learn down. All right, this has been day 3. I'll see you boys tomorrow.